Hi, so would you say your name, please?
My name's Tim Pacansky.
And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an earth science major here at Edinburgh. I got 1 year to go.
And how did you become involved with this particular production of True Love with Laugh Riot?
Well, I've always liked theater, and I have some theater experience from high school. And so I decided to take a class called Theater Practicum, and that offered an opportunity to try out for the play, which I was really excited about. So I went, and here I am now.
So how has this been the same, been different from what you've done with high school theater work?
Well, one of the most evident things I've realized is that in high school, a lot of things were made out to be a little bit funny, or they could be made funny, or this is one of the first times I've actually had to fall into a serious role where I'm not trying to make people laugh. I'm trying to get them to see a certain way.
So tell us a little bit about True Love and who you play in it.
Well, True Love is a play about a lot of sexually disturbed people, and I'd have to say it definitely accents the morals of right and wrong. You know, it definitely looks at those morals. And I play Red. Red's a transvestite, but he's the guy that when everything falls apart, he's there to put it back together. He's there to make sure everything doesn't fall into chaos.
So what have you been taking from this in the early going, because I realize you're still very, very early in the process, about different ideas and different ways to approach both theater and because you mentioned it's not going out there to make everyone laugh. And then just also, has it made you think about things a little bit differently, just about those ideas of different forms of love or deviancy or morality?
Most definitely. I mean, when you're face to face with those kinds of topics, you can't ignore them and you have to think about them, which is one of the reasons I actually really like the play. And coming to realize and look at it, it's hard because a lot of people see a certain way, and they'll know it's maybe not right or it's different, but they can't help themselves. So I mean, it's not what I've taken from it is that everybody's born a certain way, and the world's filled with color.
So what have you had to adjust with your own styles of acting, performing, working with that, and working with this particular production?
Well, I've definitely had to. I'm not a masculine role, so I've had to become a little bit more feminine. Like I have to raise my voice up a little bit. I have to walk and act a certain way, and it's really hard because when I'm saying my lines, I'm Red, but even if I'm standing in the corner, I'm still Red. So I need to be doing those, I need to be doing gestures, reactions, and that's one of the hardest things I'm running into, is because Red the transvestite is completely opposite from Tim the college student.
So what do you think that you and an audience will take away from this experience?
I believe that they're going to take... That's a good question. I believe that they're going to take the view that all people are different and things can go really, really wrong. Dude, to be completely honest, I have no freaking idea. I have no idea. This is a hard play to talk about. It really is. Because when I read through it, I'm not gonna lie to you, I went home and I drank a lot. It's very depressing. And it's something that really hits home because when you're watching this, you're put face to face with these issues, and you can't run away from them, because that is what the performance is about. you're face to face with these issues, you have to think about them and you have to watch them play out on stage. Sure, it's acting, but these characters could potentially be real. These situations are not something fictitious, and so it's a very hard question to answer. Like, what is the audience going to take from it? Because, to be honest, I'm completely lost with it as well. It's a very, very intriguing play.